Good morning. We are today at La Rochelle, so welcome to France. I'm not sure what we're going to do today, but we need to get a shuttle bus off from the ship into the town, have a little wander, and have a look round, see what's there. Yesterday we had an amazing day in Santander. I would totally recommend that hop on hop off bus tour. Gave us a little bit more of a look around. There was some amazing beaches there. Really enjoyed yesterday when we got off the ship, so I'm hoping today will be just as nice. Last night we had a lovely sail away. Really enjoyed the sail away, lots of dancing and a cocktail too. In the evening we did a quiz. I wasn't the best at the quiz, but we didn't do too bad. We got 10 out of 20, so you know, wasn't too bad. Then we went to Sindhu for dinner, which was an amazing as always. After that, there was a comedian on. There was the headliners in the theatre, but it's something that we didn't really fancy last night, so I'm hoping they will do something different tomorrow night, because they're not in there tonight either. We'll see about that. But yeah, going back to today, off the ship in La Rochelle, have a look round, and then probably back on for lunch like we did yesterday. But come with me and let's see what we're going to be up to.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, Shaun and Sarah Jane Travel. This is the third and final episode of Sarah's cruise down to Spain and France. Today you're going to have a look around La Rochelle, also back on board ship for the meals, a sea day as well, the last sea day, with a guided tour that Sarah did around P&O Ventura as well. So sit back and enjoy.
Well, we've just got off the bus, and just outside on the right is the cathedral, so we thought we'd take a little look round. It looks like it's going to be absolutely lovely. Well, welcome to La Rochelle. Drizzling rain. It's supposed to brighten up later. Just been in this cathedral. See if I can get a front shot of it. Well, just after the got out the cathedral, and we're walking down towards the harbour, and look at what I found. Some lovely cake shops and sweet shops. They look absolutely amazing. When we get off the bus, cathedral's right ahead of you. We've crossed the road and turned right, and you go through the shops. It's undercover, luckily, because it's raining. And I think there's a market down here. You turn left, it goes towards the harbour area. So we'll do that afterwards. Let's see what's down here. Lots of shops, lots of pastries and chocolatey items. Down the other end we come to this area, and I think the market might be through there. Let's go and see. So I got that completely wrong. This is the way towards the harbour, and that's where we are. So obviously when you pass the cathedral, turn right, you go towards the harbour, and left will be towards the market, which we'll go after here. So down here at the harbour you can get boat trips. That is one just coming out now. So you can just turn up and get on one. Shame about the weather, it's still drizzling. The harbour is amazing. It's such a lovely harbour. It would help that when the sun's out, it will be amazing. So what we're going to do now is just have a little wander around the shops and then go to the market. We're in the market now, just entered at the side. Well, we're in the market and look at all the different fish stands. They are amazing. Every type of fish going we can see. And there is just everything you could possibly want from a market you will get here. We decided we were a little bit hungry, so we went back towards the harbour and found this lovely little cafe for a spot of lunch and a glass of French wine. Well, we're back on the coach going back to the ship. Just got off the bus back at the ship. Shuttle buses just run constantly to Rochelle. So we've got to go through the terminal there and back on the ship. So we will see you on the ship.
And this is Willy Trifle, which Sarah's going to enjoy.
It's Friday, it's our last day today, which is such a shame. It's a sea day, so we're heading back to Southampton. Yesterday we were in France, we were at Rochelle, had a lovely day. Yesterday evening we got ready early and went up for sail away all dressed up. I actually walked out and I thought, oh, I'm the only one dressed up, but it was fine. Got a Prosecco and watched us sail away. It was lovely. We got some photographs, which was nice. Then we had dinner at 6:30, really nice. We were presented all our menus for the whole week, which is, it's nice when they do that, because you know you've got something to remember what you ate, because you get home and I've taken all the pictures and it'll be, I've no idea what that was, so at least you can compare it and have a little look. And then we just went into the atrium where all the shops and the dancing was, and it was really nice to just sit and watch everyone doing like the different dances, like waltzes and the foxtrots and everything. We've never done that before, so Shaun, we need to do that when you're here, because it's really nice, and I myself wouldn't mind learning some of them and having a go myself, but I'm not sure if that will happen because I'm not sure how good I'll be, but you never know, could give it a go. Then after there we went into the Havana and there was karaoke, and there has been a choir on board, which we guessed they were a choir, and we guessed right, because they sang at the karaoke and they were absolutely amazing. So if you are all watching, you are brilliant, and we really enjoyed watching you sing. Yeah, and that was our evening really. We stayed in there until about 11:30, 12:15, and then we came back. So we had a lovely evening. Rochelle was amazing. Overall, the two ports that I enjoyed the most was Santander and La Rochelle. There was lots to do at both of those, and they were just amazing ports. So that is my opinion on this cruise. Yeah, so today's sea day. I think we're just going to lounge about. Hopefully the sun's out. Obviously I have no idea what the weather's doing because I'm on the inside cabin. So I've just put some trousers, a shirt over my bikini on, and hoping it will be nice weather, because apparently back home it's nice. So let's see. So I'm going to go and have a bit of breakfast, see if I can meet up with the girls if I see them. I'm going to do a little bit of shopping today, so I want to go and buy some perfume, and I might even buy Shaun a little something. You never know. I did purchase some alcohol the other day, which I need to collect this afternoon around 2:30. So maybe I'll just do the shopping then. I don't know, but let's see. And let's see what the weather's like. So I've come to the buffet this morning. I'm sat by the inside pool, so not actually in the buffet. It's a bit nicer out here. And this is what I've chosen for my breakfast. Potato balls are really nice. Had them the other day. Some toast, just a small breakfast. That muffin is maybe for a bit later on, or you never know, I might just eat it in a minute when I finish this. And a nice cup of tea. Don't think it's cold outside, so I think I've chosen well what I'm wearing, but I will see in a minute when I've had my breakfast. We have some vacant sunbeds, which is really good for a sea day. It's probably because the sun's not quite out yet. Let's go and have a look at the pool while it's empty. A bit wavy today. We've got the Poolside grill here. Here is the menu. burgers being cooked. And when they're cooked, they lay them all on here for you to pick up for what you would like. And they do chips as well, which is quite good. And it's right by the other pool, the open pool. So it's quite nice to just sit here and relax, have your lunch, a burger and a bit of sunshine and of course drink, because it's right next to the bar on the Laguna pool, which is here. Not open yet because it's quite early. This is where you can get those nice ice creams from. Menu. And of course the pizzas. Not actually had pizza yet, maybe I'll have one today. There's the chef. There's a bridge where it all happens. It's walking on the outside part next to the indoor pool. And I love looking out to sea. It's just amazing. Even though there's no land or anything, it's just so nice. A funnel! Right, I am going to go up all of those steps to the top there, and that is where the terrace pool is, or overlooking the terrace pool anyway. So let's go along and go up there now. Lots of steps to go up, nice view of the funnel and the sea all in one. I love watching the waves crack away from the ship on the edge. This looks lovely. I think that's so anyway. That's the bottom part of the terrace pool where you can see the sunbeds at the end, but I'm going to go the hard way and the long way up those steps and then walk down to the terrace pool. Halfway up. See how lovely view still. Nearly there. Sports games in there, the sports bets. So just need to go over there. This here, when Ventura first came out, they used to do like a circus act here, a trapeze, I think, and that is what that was made for. I think they probably still use it for the kids and stuff, because this is quite close to the kids club. It's the right that end of the ship. So I am at the top, looking out the back of the ship at the terrace pool, which is down there. I love it up here. It's just such a nice view of the sea. You can see the trail of the water from where you've been, and really see for miles. It's lovely up here. And of course, there's loads of sunbeds today. This is where the kids club seems to have, I think they have Saints football trainers here for the kids. As you can see the flag there. And they, every now and again, they do a little session with the children, which is really good. Matt, my youngest, who is now 20, when this first came out, he used to do that and he absolutely loved it. They do loads and loads with the kids, which is really good. Golf nets right next to where the football nets are. Oh, got an announcement.
Well, good morning everyone, this is the captain speaking from the cruise, Shaun. sleep last night. Before you go into whatever you've got planned for the day, I'll just give you a little update where we are navigation-wise and weather-wise. So, of course, we're on our routing now from Rochelle, which we left at 5:30 last night. Then we come our routing now for our home port in Southampton. Just a reminder, today, if you've lost all track of time, it's Friday the 30th of May, the year of our Lord 2025, and the time's just coming for 10 minutes to 10 in the morning. So since departure of La Rochelle, we've managed to travel 221 nautical miles. We've got about 231 left to run up to our waypoint off the east point of the Isle of Wight. So we're just about halfway now. We're making about 14 knots over the ground, which is about 16 miles an hour in proper money. And a rather pleasant start to the day. So it's pretty much been calm down there, not much wind at all. I get to see the Bay of Biscay like this. And we've got that long undulating swell coming out of the Atlantic, out to the northwest, about a 2 metre swell there, which is causing slight motion on the ship. Very little wind. We do have a sort of a mid-altitude cloud cover. Outside air temperature, a very ambient 18 degrees centigrade, and the sea temperature, please take my word for it, don't go testing it, equally ambient, 15 degrees centigrade. So currently just heading up to the northwest, like I say, to clear the bay. In about an hour's time we'll turn to the northeast, come round Ushant, into the western approaches to the English Channel. So whatever you've got planned for the day, have an absolutely fabulous day at sea. I very much look forward to seeing you on the ship. Have a good day.
By the terrace pool now, which is the kids club just to the side of it. Obviously you don't access it from this way, but that is one of their little play areas. And this is the little kids pool. I think it's more of the baby pool. Ideal when you've got little babies. A bit more of the kids area. An ideal time to film when there isn't any children in there, because can't film while there's children in there. We used to sit around here when Matthew was in there, so we're always quite close to hand when he was due out. This is Terrace bar. On Azora it's called the Sunset Bar, and it's literally just outside the buffet, so the buffet is just through those doors, so you can get your food and then come out. If you can get a seat, out and have your breakfast, your lunch, whatever here, afternoon tea perhaps, have a drink and enjoy your day. Right, I'll come inside. I'm going to walk down to deck 7 and show you around them. This is deck 14, so I am going to walk all the way down. Just must keep my exercise in. Nearly there, nearly there. Deck 7. So as we're at the back of the ship, it's Havana. You can walk along the outside deck. I'm going to walk inside just to show you what's around. Photo gallery. In fact, we've had some pictures taken yesterday. Let's see if they're up. They are up. Look, we felt like models last night. These are the pictures. This is Cindy, where we were last night. Not last night, actually. Night before. Seems to be these signs everywhere. I think it must be like a kiddies treasure hunt or something. If anyone knows, put a comment up. Skincare products you can buy here. And the Tamarind Club. So all this is just walk straight from Havana to here, and I think there's going to be a film or something. Something's going to go on in a moment. I'm not sure what. Can't remember. Lovely looking venue. Right, the atrium. There's a dance class going on at the moment. Let's have a look. shopping time. There's stores outside, lots of people doing their last minute shopping. Quite buzzing actually, yeah, it's only 10 o'clock. That's reception. Reception team. I'm in the perfume shop. I've been in here so many times. Can't decide what to get, but I'm really going to make my mind up today, and I think I might even buy something for Shaun in here. Obviously not perfume, aftershave. Just can't decide what. Let's see what I decide on. Right, so I finally decided on my perfume, and I chose something completely different to what I've been looking at all week. So there we go, and I did buy a little surprise for Shaun as well, which we'll show you a bit later once I've given it to him. So, just walking up the stairs. Sorry, I sound a bit out of breath. Gone from 6 to 14 so far. Just one more to go. Time for a nice latte. Get these at the ice cream parlour. Oh. Well, it's the time of the cruise. In the morning, the holiday is over, I'm afraid, and we're back in Southampton. So I've got my case almost packed. There is our what I ordered drink wise to take home. I've just gone to collect it from the restaurant. See my hat, and yeah, you've got to keep your tag with your deck on, which I have got here, and then put the case out before we go out for dinner. So we've had a lovely time. This has been an amazing cruise, very different from one with Shaun, but very enjoyable. Lots of laughs and fun, and lots of sunbathing and exploring. What more could you want? Hi, well, I'm all dressed up for our last evening. So we are tonight. There is obviously dinner at 6:30. I'm gonna meet the girls at the bar, probably Breakers Bar, up on deck shortly, and we'll have a drink or two before dinner. Then there is a Headliners Theatre production tonight called On the Horizon. I think I may have seen that before with Shaun, but we will see, and I would like to go and see that. That's at 8:30, and then at 9:15 there is a silent disco, so we are really looking forward to that. That is in Havana as far as I know, so that will probably conclude our evening. We'll just stay in there until we want to go to bed. We need to put our cases out, unfortunately, tonight. We'll probably have dinner and then come back and put them out. I like to put them out as late as possible, just in case they may still be there, and I can pop my clothes in there, what I'm wearing tonight, rather than put them in the hand luggage. Less is more in this on this occasion, in the hand luggage. So join me tonight for my last few drinks and a goodbye to Ventura. Last evening, so sad. What a view.
And for the whole cruise, you have consumed 50,300 steaks, 94,000 eggs, 26 tons of potatoes, and 11,000 chicken breasts. What a mess it must be downstairs. And 40,867 bottles of wine. Give yourself a round of applause.
We have Natty, DJ Boise, with 90s, noughties onwards, and on my channel, the Green Channel, we have 60s, 70s and 80s, the golden old days. So put on your headphones and choose your channel, and we will go silent now. So people waiting to get a chance to listen to the silent disco.
I'm back in a home, Southampton, so bye bye Ventura. Bye.
Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and do check out the rest of our videos, both cruise videos, holidays and days out.